James Coles, first of all, really well batted today. We spoke pre-season and you were talking about one of your objectives was to get a ton away from home, and today, objective achieved. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, no, I'm chuffed actually. I'd actually forgotten about that at the start of the day, but no, it's nice. Yeah, it's a good pitch, so we're all pretty chuffed with how that's gone. We're in a pretty good position, I think, 320 for 9. Kookaburra's a bit tricky because it doesn't come off the bat quite as much as the Dukes, and obviously doesn't offer as much. So I wasn't doing as much today, but it allows bowlers to set straighter fields, which I guess kind of made it harder to score. But yeah, no, over the moon.
It's interesting, really, because we often think with the Kookaburra that it's more the bowlers who've got to think about things, but you're saying from a batter's point of view as well, so that's very much the case.
Yeah, no, 100%. You talk about it quite a lot before the games start, like kind of get in your head a little bit what you're thinking is going to come up against, because I guess with the Dukes it's a bit more self-explanatory, like they're just going to have 3 slips in the gully, try and nick you off a little bit more. But I guess it could have been like that, but I guess the pitch isn't quite offering that much, so yeah, they reverted to straight fields pretty quickly.
Did it feel like a landmark 100 as well, because it's in the county championship, it's here, it's against international bowlers as well?
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, it's a very, very good bowling attack. So that's why I'm really happy with this one. And my first one in Div 1 as well, first one this year, so it means quite a lot to me, this one.
When you got to 90 odd, we were thinking you're going to get left high and dry here, and all of a sudden Jofra comes in. You came off the bad luck, looked like Jofra wanted to go out and play, waited a long time to play. How disruptive is that when you're thinking, oh, there's bad weather around or whatever?
Yeah, no, it's not ideal, but it's I guess it kind of worked to my favour. It kind of gave me something to focus on rather than the scoreboard, so maybe got me through to the 100. So.
Yeah, and it looked as if you were more chance of being run out than anything else. It was all quite frantic during that time.
Always a bit nervous in the 90s. But.
Just tell us a bit about the pitch here, because we look at it this morning, it looks a little green, but how would you assess the pitch, James?
Yeah, it's a bit slow. Normally when there's a bit of grass on it, you'd expect it to come through a little bit quicker. It's not offering too much bounce, but it's starting to spin a little bit from the rough, which is exciting considering it's only day one. So hopefully we can get a few more on the board and then start taking advantage of that.
And finally, you've come back from T20. How difficult is it to adjust from 7 T20s and all of a sudden, from the hurly-burly of that, and then you're into championship cricket?
Yeah, no, it's not ideal, and it was probably one of the things that I struggled with last year. So I think that's why this is quite nice. It kind of gives me the confidence that I can, chop and change between them both. So. Yeah, it takes hit a few extra balls before. Luckily, we had a decent run up to it from Wednesday. It was our last T20, so we had a decent block beforehand, so I could hit enough balls to get into a decent rhythm. But yeah, it's tricky.